G'day all, we are back with Neverwinter Nights, the official campaign with our half-orc Warlock Blaze Soulfire. Excuse me. So let's jump back into it. When last we finished, we had gotten to Old Owl Well, and we then went down to the Dwarven Iron Fist Mines, or Clan Hold as the dwarves call it, and we were having a look at that. We went through all of that. We got the gauntlets for Kelgar, and I was informed by one of my followers that if you get all of that equipment, there's a belt and there's a warhammer as well. So what I should probably do is start Kelgar focusing on warhammer. Previously I've been giving him two-handed sword, so I've wasted a couple of feats there on that. But now we will focus on warhammer, and so we're going to see if we can find another semi-decent warhammer for him to use. I don't want to spend too much money on it, but there wasn't anything at the Old Owl Well that we could use. So we're going to go back to Neverwinter and have a look at Deacon, and then at the other merchants that are available, and see if any of them have a good warhammer that he can use in the meantime. And then we'll come back here and we'll do the rest of this area. We'll do the two orc caves and wipe all of those guys out. I don't think there was any decent warhammers. Well, let's do the whole lot. We'll go to Fort Locke first. Let's just have a look around and see what's available, and then we'll pick the best of the lot. Come on now. There we go, that's better, for whatever bizarre reason that is. And then it slows down again. Okay, what does Galen have? Glad I could help. Show me what you have for sale. Let's have a look. We've got the Bone Phoenix, which is not a warhammer. And that's it, down to that spear. Okay, what about Jacoby? Right. Why would it even pathfind in that direction if I can't get around there? Show me what you have for sale. Light hammers, Mithril Morningstar, Storm. Now that's not a warhammer, that's a light hammer, so that's no good. And that is a flail. So there's a warhammer +1. Really don't want that. Okay. So let's head back out. And instead, we're going to go really briefly to the Weeping Willow. I seriously doubt there'll be anything here, but I can't remember. I don't think there's much in the way of weapons. But it doesn't take long and we can just quickly check. Strange, why are they back at the inn when they're also at Highcliffe? Show me what you have for sale. Just curious as to what... That's a belt of guiding light. That... Just immunity to fear. It's nice, but not worth it. Tower shield +1. So we can get him a tower shield. He's got the proficiency for it. I just don't know that we want to carry a tower shield. Dwarven Axe, Harbinger. White's Morning Star. Nope. Nothing decent there. Didn't really expect there to be. We'll go to Highcliffe as well and just have a quick check in there. There won't be anything, but we'll quickly check anyway. That would be there. Travel. Right, and Branson is right here. What have we got for sale? Club. Hello, puppy. Light hammer. Ravagers. That's a halberd. White's Morning Star. Yeah, I was right. Nothing there. Let's go to Merchant's Quarter first because we can at least check on Deacon, and then we've got 3 places we can go. 4 places we can go in the docks. It's going to be slow again. Just there. Deacon's just around here. There he is. What have you got for sale? That's right, he's mostly got ammunition. Build of agility +1, not worth it. Okay, let's head out. So go to Raylene, I think it is, down here. Yep. Let's see what you've got. She's got all the ammunition. Pity once you buy it, that's it. You didn't have any other magic bags, did you? Nope. What a pain, what a pain. Whoop. Technically I could check at the armor smith, but any weapons he will have is what we've already sold him, and I don't think we sold anything to him. So
We need to buy another bin.
Wasn't really paying a huge amount of attention there. Let's see. No. That's a lesser rift hammer. I think that's... Oh, that is a warhammer. There we go. And that is probably about the best we're going to get for now. Is there anything down in the actual warhammer section? Just those. So we're going to buy that. And we're going to give that to Kelgar.
Yeah?
Yeah, we are. And so you can use that as your primary weapon. There we go. And that means we need a shield for you. So let's come down here. No.
What?
Let's come down here. Just keeping an eye out in case we're going to get attacked from anywhere. Nope. Down here, and let's talk to the armor merchant and see if he has anything decent in the way of shields. Right. Heavy shields +1. So let me see. They give you armor class of 2. It's £7, so it gives you an extra armor class of 3. Tower shields. Give you +4, but they put a penalty on your attack. So I really don't think I want that. So let's go back to the heavy shield +1. Let's buy that and give that to you, Kelgar. And let's see what you're rocking there. 2 hits per round. 1d8 +15. Wow. 1d6 +1. That is insane. And then now you've got 26 HP. Rightio then. And we will head out back to take on these orcs outside the Old Owl Well. So we're going to head to the Bone Gnasher clan first. The High King Tristan Kendrick. I read some stories about that years ago. 3 stories about the Moonshay Isles, where Tristan Kendrick was coming of age. Come on, 2 more areas to go. There we go.
My Lord Garius grows impatient with your progress, Logrum.
I am lord here in the mountains, human, not your master. Orcs rule the well, and none can stand against us.
Except the Grey Cloaks, peasant recruits who are more than a match for you. We have given you weapons, yet you seem to lack the strength to use them.
We captured your emissary. We have given your dark priests all the dead they have asked for. My war chief Yaisong here is gathering the tribes for a new attack against these humans, even as we waste time here listening to you.
This weak Grey Cloak tribe will fall, Logrum, without help from Garius or his accursed priests of shadow. If you fail, Logrum, then Garius will need further sacrifices, and the next corpse given to the Shadow Priests will be yours.
You threaten me? Here, in Orcish lands? I fear not your Lord Garius, nor your dark priests.
That is good, because Garius has sent more here to watch over you. And unless you drive the Grey Cloaks from Old Hourwell, then they will carry out the orders that you cannot.
Really? Okie dokie. So, yes, this is the interesting area, which has some trolls in it, and normally that's a problem, but not with this group. We shouldn't have any problems taking on these trolls. The trolls are far away. We've got orcs here to begin with that we have to take out. And I forgot to buff, but that's alright. And we're done. And chest up here, which is locked. What a pity. It was locked. Oh, isn't that handy? If you forget to do it, there's a couple of acid flasks there that you can use to put down trolls. Again, I won't need it, so let's... Whoa, that's a really weird shadow of a tree blowing there. Let's rest first, and then we'll buff everything up.
Cosplayer. Cosplayer. Cosplayer.
Yes.
Let's see.
Sun. Yenpei Yekoro. Jirjan Queen.
Very well.
Right, let's head out. There's going to be a number of ambushes here. I'm going to head down this way first, only because we need to clear out that area. Helga, why are you not attacking? Thank you. Yes, that is. We didn't do too bad there. A couple of guys got a little bit hurt, but yeah, not too bad. Okay, so this area down here is an area that, whoa, well, after we take out these orcs, here we
We'll
go.
have to find another way around. It would take a dwarven engineering team a week to clear away this rock slide.
This rock slide looks like it happened not too long ago. The rocks are still loose. There's not much dirt pad between them. From what I've heard, avalanches in Old Owl Well are not uncommon, especially with orcish war horns blasting through the canyons. I think we should find another way around. There's no way we could remove these rocks by ourselves.
This slide's begging to have a fireball thrown at it. With a big enough blast, I bet those rock fragments would go flying. Still, I can't muster that kind of power. Too bad. Would have been fun to see it blown apart.
Yeah, okay. Well, what happened to the orcs that were sneaking up on us? They just disappeared? No, they're back now. All of a sudden they teleported back into existence.
For Merdelaine and Green. Green.
Right. Yeah, I thought there was a bag at Quora's feet, but I guess there isn't. Okay, we'll come back down here later. Let's head back this other way. So what I do remember of these areas is that they're basically very well set up for ambushes. There's lots of like I don't know, cliff edges.
Troll, this could get nasty. Huh?
Green. Green.
And she hits it with an acid splash and finishes it off. Last time I did this, I think I was using Hellfire Blast or Brimfire Blast, whatever it is, as rather than the one that I'm using now. So that would explain why maybe I didn't finish him off as quickly as I had thought. Oh, those shadows freaked me out there for a second. Okay, we do have to go back around this way. Got confused, I thought there was another way around. I thought it went around the top rather than around the bottom here. We can slip through there later, we're not going to do it just yet, we're going to come up this way. Because we do want to clean up all of the orcs in the area, well, and trolls. So there's a little encounter here with this group of orcs that...
You think Holgrot in trouble? Maybe we should go Locke.
Me not going anywhere. Ralgard say wait. Me wait.
Maybe Holgrot find Troll. He need help if he find one.
You talk too much. Trolls my thing. Be quiet.
Wait to see what
That look like
happens.
Holgrot. Why we running?
Be not stay here. Run!
Most of them are already dead. It's just the troll we have to worry about. And she finished it off with an acid blast. Drop anything? No. More's the pity. Nothing special in there either. Let's just stop and put things away. Open. And another troll.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Eleme Bahrain. Yen Peye.
And we're done. Nothing in there. Let's keep going around.
Time for a little fun.
One more. And there he goes. Right, so we have to come down here anyway. There's one more troll, and then we need to go into that cave, in which there'll be a bunch more trolls.
Nature will have its say.
Okay. Quick save. And in we go. Really probably should let Cora rest to make sure she's got plenty of spells for in here. Okay. Do my buffs.
What's going on?
Be quiet.
Sound. Yen Peye Koro. Dear John Queen.
And we're done.
Behind me here.
Can't remember if there's traps in here or not. I know there's trolls though.
The land is against you.
Yeah, that'd be useful if you came to the party with Cora. There we go. I don't think there was anything on these guys. Oh yes there is. A great axe there. And a great axe there. Some remains there. Go back and carry those for us. Okay. couple of dead bodies here as well, and another orc, troll.
I am overburdened. Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
Follow me.
Very well.
Oh, another one.
Prepare to become one with
Yenpei Yeko. Eleme Bahrain.
There we go. What's he dropped? Scroll of remove blindness / deafness.
To battle!
Yenpei Yeko. Yenpei Yeko.
Swordsman's belt. That may be of use to you, Kalgar. It's only 5 resistance to slashing. I'll let you carry it for now, but it's probably not worth it. Any sort of belt of strength would be a good thing there. Oh, let's see, anything on that orc? Yeah, battle axe and a heavy shield. Open, chuck in that.
Follow me.
Open. And that, look, we'll put it on, but really, it's not hugely important at this point. That chest, and we got that crate.
very well.
I hate to have to do this, but what's in that chest? Scabbard of Blessing. I know these things are really quite good. Aid and bless, 3 uses each per day. But I always forget to use them. And you get so much when you sell them, that it's like, selling them is pretty much the best option. So what's inside? Was it worth the run? Don't really know what she's saying there, but anyway. The crate is filled with small globes covered in dust. They look fragile. The globes look like they were intended to break, most likely when thrown at a target. If you recall your knowledge of spellcraft, these may be blast globes once used by the Grey Cloaks during an orc invasion of the area. Still, some of the globes have a cracked surface, others, only some of them look stable enough to use properly. The care with which the globes are packed, however, makes you think they might be explosives possibly intended to be used in mining or clearing out obstacles in the mountains. Take the entire thing. Let's just click on here because this gives us, we found the vein of ore. Isn't that nice? We get some XP. And let's head out and we can go and blow a hole in that canyon now and get through. So this was a simple little cave. I mean, you know, if you're not prepared for trolls, it can be a little bit dangerous because you may not have noticed it, but you put the troll, you knock the trolls down as if they're dead, but when, you know, if few seconds later they get back up again because trolls are notoriously hard to kill. They regenerate. And you need to finish them with fire or acid. So we're going to head out. We're going to head over here. So we came from up there. We're going to head down here. This is this little blocked passage. How far is it going to let me come down here? Wouldn't let me click. So I'm going to be able to... Melanie, you found some tracks which reveal an opening in the obstacle. There we go. I think we get ambushed again here. So we're just going to take it a little bit carefully. No? Okay. Let's head on down here. Here we go. Blow it to the 9 hells. Really, I could have done that with a Eldritch Blast too, you know. You were just showing off. Okay. Right, bunch of orcs down that way. I'm just trying to remember where we need. Well, we don't need to. We could just skip through there and go up there, but we're going to clear this all out anyway. But you'll notice this section here. That's all raised up. That's all this area up here and up here, where we have to be careful because there can be archers and things. We're going to rain death down on us.
Nature will have its say.
Yeah, I got in first. Good. Okay, let's head down this way. There's a bunch more orcs down here. Have I mentioned how silly these orcs look? No, I did in a previous video. These things look like extras from Planet of the Apes. They don't look like... Well... You know, I'm supposed to be a half-orc. I look nothing like them. How about you attack these archers? Thank you. Beat me to it. Oh no, I got him. Was there any... No, there wasn't any remains back that way. Okay. So we got a bunch of... No, it's a crate over there. Think there's anything else down along here? Certainly can't see anything else. It's not like there's any weapon racks or anything. It might be worthwhile to rest here and recover all of our spells, etc. So, buff.
Pael. Cos Pael. Who's on the revenos?
Yes.
We got 9,
Son.
8, 7.
Yenpei ye koro. Dear John Queen.
Very well.
Right. Now, don't know why there's no more orcs there. Oh, that's right. There is a bunch of orcs down there. So let's attack them. There's also this guy, Guyven of the Road, hidden in the grass over there. He's a strange old duck. You find him in several places that I've found him at least 3 places that I've played through previously. I've not played all the way through before, but okay, and did that get all of them down there? It did. We'll go down this way just briefly because we want to make sure this is cleared out properly, because that's the shortcut back to, that was where we blew up the walkway through. So let's come back over here and come back up. Oh, now we're getting ambushed from here. I knew there was some orcs up there eventually, but that guy is still hiding up there in the bushes somewhere. Oh, and we're getting attacked from this side as well. These archers. You get him, Kelgar. And we're done. So we'll head up there now. Well, we've got a few remains to check out when we get down the bottom as well. And we've got those guys in front of the cave. Ooh, quite the little stash there. Open. So what do we got? Arrows +1, bolts +1, bullets +1, shuriken. I'm not going to remember to use those blast globes. I guess I could put them there. Lesser restoration. Let's put that away. I don't really even want any of those. Let's give them to Kelgar. He might use them. Speak to Guyven. I think he's like a little halfling. Yeah, it doesn't look like a gnome. Looks more like a halfling. Ah, fellow explorer, pleased to meet you. I expected to see nothing but orcs here. You must have keen eyes to have spotted me amongst this tall grass. What are you doing here? I was hoping to set my eyes on the old Iron Fist clan stronghold near here. What do you know about Iron Fist stronghold? You'd best not be there to loot its treasures. I'm a traveller and explorer. I've spent my long life finding marvellous sights to see. I let these places touch me, but I do not touch them. I take nothing and leave only my footprints. What do you know of the Iron Fist stronghold? I am no historian. I know what the road teaches me and a little of the history of this place. Would you like to hear what I know? Okay. Let me just get ready for this. Okay. This is going to be quite a thing. Tell me what you know. The Iron Fist dwarves came here long ago to escape the constant raids that they suffered from the fire giants of Mount Galadriel. Yeah, that sounds about right. However, several tribes of orcs also made this place their home, and they did not take kindly to the dwarves. The Iron Fist dwarves were more than a match for the occasional harrying of the scattered orc clans, but they were weary of having to constantly be on their guard. So the Iron Fist clan chose to ally themselves with a nearby human lord, I forget his name. With their combined might, they were able to drive the orcs out of Old Owl Well entirely. Unfortunately, this convinced all the orc tribes of Old Owl Well to band together and return unified. The dwarves called on their human allies, but they did not come in time. Ridiculous, did not come in time. The humans cowered in their keep while Iron Fist faced a massacre. Very tragic. After the orcs had driven away the remains of the Iron Fist clan, they came and razed the human keep to the ground. And the orcs have dominated Old Owl Well ever since. Thanks for the story. You're quite welcome, but now I must be moving on. I'm getting old and I haven't many good travelling days left to me. I want to make the most of them. Good journey to you, traveller. May you see many profound sights and live to tell your grandchildren of them. And off he goes. We're going to rest here. And do our buffing routine again.
Let me
Switch to
lead the
Cora.
way. You follow behind.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, Cora, but you can dream. Tell her she's dreaming.
Dear John Queen.
What?
And we haven't saved in a long time. So, quick save. Ghost of Connieberry. I don't remember seeing that item before. Examine. The Haunted Grove is the chief landmark in the Connieberry area. The ghost of Neverwinter Wood is actually a banshee known as Agatha. This name is almost certainly a corruption of the elven surname Auglathala, I don't know, which means winter breeze in one of the older elven dialects. She lairs in a grove in Neverwinter Wood, northwest of Connieberry. Her haunt is at the end of a path whose entrance is marked by a strand of birch trees. At one time, Agatha's lair was guarded by a magic mirror spell. This was set up to hide her real location and give her time to hurl spells at intruders. The heroes, Dritz de Werden and Wulfgar, son of Baronagar, shattered those defences. The two adventurers then stole her treasure. The Banshee had amassed her treasure hoard by thieving in the night, slaying travellers and pillaging old tombs and ruins. Since her wealth was stolen, she has taken to looting the Desarian again, trying to rebuild her riches. She also seeks revenge for the theft, and so considers any adventurers fitting recipients of death. Agatha's lair has new defences now. Her spells enable her to charm the people of Connieberry into digging pitfall traps along the path to her lair. These servants have also been seen guarding her haunt. Other than this, Agatha does not bother the folks of Connieberry. Rather, she views them as allies. Agatha often uses her spells to bring them beasts for food in the worst winter weather. She also slaughters orcs and brigands who venture too near to the village. Folk in Connieberry regard Agatha almost affectionately as their guardian and friend. They often talk about her and speculate on what she's up to. That's an interesting story. There we go. What's that? Fox cunning, don't want it. There we go. Gold and bolts. And then we head up here. There's a chest to loot. More cure light wounds, which pretty useless to us at this point. Okie dokie, and we've got to talk to these guys. I think I can talk my way in, but really, it's just easier to kill them. I don't think I have Intimidate, but I'll try it. Take me to your chief now, or I'll slaughter you like the other orcs I've killed on the way here. Yasog sends weak orcs to guard mountain. Strong orcs like me guard clan home. We'll see about that. It was worthless trying to talk to them anyway. Me kill you now. Take your head to Chief Yasog. And there we go. That was pretty easy. Damn it. Ooh, gauntlets. And cure moderate wounds. What's the gauntlets? Radic gloves of the minstrel. Can't use it. Give that to you. Right. Quick save. Save the game. I'm not going to keep saving this with a new name for each one. I'm just going to call this Blaze from now on and just use that as my single save point. We're not going to be going back anyway. And if I did, I'd head all the way back and not give Kelgar the longswords, the two-handed sword stuff. And if I was going to do that, well, I'd skip this and start another playthrough as a different character type. Maybe a sorcerer this time. Okie dokie. Just going to take this easy. I'm fairly certain there's probably going to be traps around here somewhere. In fact, I'm fairly certain there is something up here on the way in. Maybe not. Right, so we handled them pretty easily. What's in here? Nothing. Okay, so that was a pretty useless, not even a single spear or anything. Okay, we're going to go over this way because I know there's guys in this area, so we'll clean them out. Here, just the one that remains, nothing else. Oh no, that was a chest or something that was blown up when Cora cast in her fireball. Okay. So one of her buffs is just fallen off. Is that all of them? Feels like there should be more. And Nothing there. How terrible. Yeah, I think we're safe enough to come in a little bit further. Let's see what's down here. I don't actually remember what's in here, except the fact that there's more orcs. I don't want to attack him just yet. Let's head in here. Alright, we got anything? Nothing. Okay, we're going to rest in here. Right.
Yes.
Song. Yenpei Ye Koro. Dear John Queen.
Okay. And I am just going to be right back in 1 second. And we're back. Right.
What?
Onward. We've done that, we've done this. We'll do this. We won't head up into this room yet, I don't think, because that might be one of the main rooms. We'll then come back this way and we'll come around here and then come in. So let's go. How are we doing for levels? Oh, ages to go yet. That's alright. Spike trap, gold pieces, another ore vein, so that's 50 more experience points. Another weapon stand with actually nothing in it, even though it looks like there's weapons on it. Let's take out that chest. These days one hit is normally enough. Fireball. Okay, so we're not going to go through that door. Come back to it later. Around. We've done that area, so let's just wait here for the other guys to catch up, because otherwise I will walk into a horror show, I am sure of it. Nothing there. Wow, I missed. That's better. Look, I'll move out of the way. There you go. Go in, guys. That one? Was he through that door somewhere? Here they come. Oh, jeez.
Let's see what they're made of!
Didn't realise she'd gone running off after them. Right, let's head back in here. Loot this room first, and then do that one. We'll work our way around to that one, actually. It's a chest. Tanglefoot pack. Ah, a weapons rack. What have we here? A Fey spear. Examine. I think I used this very briefly at one point. Probably not though. Why would I want days? Yeah, no. Take that back out of there. Give that to Kelgar. That. You can have that.
Yeah?
Open. There we go. What's that? Oh, that's the Scattered Blessing. There we go. So we've opened that already. We've done that. get to this area except through here. So let's just quickly go into this area and just make sure it's all clear. A whole bunch of barrels over here that looks like they really need to be blown apart. And they should have stuff in them, but they don't. Oh, triggered a trap. Oh, I'm running around as Kelgar.
Very well.
Why am I doing that? Well, that means Kelgar triggered the trap, not me. And this is... Oh, this is the door here that led to that area there. Okay. But that room up there is the final one, which I thought it was. Okay, so we'll come back this way. Through here. Back out through here. Wait for everybody to catch up. Just a quick save there. Let's take out these orcs. Nothing in this door here, I don't think. So we'll just go in there just to be sure. Yeah, let's come back out. Let's talk to these guys. You're no orc. You're not just going to stand there, are you? Open this thrice cursed door. I don't want to wind up impaled on some orc's blade, and neither do my men. Who are you? I'm a miner and this is my crew, and don't tell me I already know this isn't the safest place to be mining. Just give me a moment, I'll get you out. Just hurry, the quicker we're out of here, the better. Let's open the door. Oh, it's locked. And this is the strange thing. I can blow up a chest, but I can't blow down a door.
Follow me.
One hit. 11 physical damage and 5 sonic damage. Thanks for the rescue. We've had enough of this place. We're heading back to the well. But before we go, on the off chance you manage to clear this place out, let us know. With the orcs gone, we might actually be able to mine these caves in peace. Men, get off your lazy behinds. We're leaving now. Let's just get out of the way and let them leave. I don't think there's actually anything in there anyway. Is there? We might just go in there and rest.
Crossfire. Crossfire. Crossfire.
What's going on?
Song. Yenpei Ye Kolo. Dear John Queen.
What?
And we're done. Okay, let's continue around. Where are we going to go? Up here, here, all of that, and then into there. Yeah, this will be easy. Well, won't be that easy, but I don't see it being a huge problem. There's an orc spellcaster up there. Well, there was an orc spellcaster up there. there's another one. Shaman up the back there. Whoa. Ah, damn it. What's going on? I didn't pause. Did I? Come on. What are you doing? Okay, this isn't good. Hello. I can't remember how long it was since I saved. Force quit. Load. Yeah. It was a while ago. Probably still got half this dungeon to redo now. Just when it was getting interesting too, we had some decent opponents, some spellcasters to go up against. I must say though, last time I got this far with my Warlock, I didn't have Cora in my party. And my Warlock seemed like he was doing so much better until you see just how much damage Cora is putting out. Actually, it's not too bad. We've only got to clear that room and that room again. We're not that far off where we were. And we just did the jail a minute ago, didn't we? So... Right. That's good. That's not too bad at all. We've done all right. Let's let these guys out. Who are you? Just give me a moment. I'll get you out. Continue.
Yes.
Beat the door down, please. Come on. That interface is a little bit clunky. Yeah, the interface to do things like bash down the door is so clunky in Neverwinter Nights 2 compared to what it was in Neverwinter Nights 1. And you've got to hold down the right mouse button for a little bit to get the menu to pop up. It is quite annoying. So let's rest. Do our buffs again.
fire. Cost fire. Who's on the way?
What's going on?
Song. Yen pei ye koro. Dear John Queen.
Very well.
Okay. And we're quick saving again, just in case it's all going to happen all over again. Which we hope it won't.
The land is against you!
Ready to die?
Where are you going, Cora?
This shouldn't take long.
What did that orc cast? Cannot speak and cannot cast spells with verbal components. Ah, some form of silence. Whoa, Cora's been knocked down.
Nature will have to die. The land is against.
We're in trouble. This better wear off soon.
You know nothing, Academy living cantrip casting sop.
We really need to put a potion there somewhere. And why aren't you using like that? Oh, there's no... Is that empty? Two charges per use. I think it's empty. Stinking Cloud. That better not be empty as well. It's got 17 charges in it. Let's use that. At least over there. It doesn't do much good on top of us, but at least you're doing something useful. And I will summon a water elemental right there. Well, she's back. I'm
This
back.
is most unfortunate.
Where's Kelgar? Is he down there as well? Excuse me, Kelgar, where are you? What the? What are you doing all the way back there? Did you get caught on something? God damn it.
Very well.
I wonder we were having problems there. Kelgar was stuck on nothing. So glad you could join us, Kelgar. Is that everything in this area? Remains there. a wand of paralyzation. Never really seen the point of paralyzing wands, but
Lemon of rain. Yen Pei Ye Kolo.
right, that's all of them. So let's come over to here. We've got this weapons rack to search. I'm going to find longbow, composite longbow +1. Okay. This is the kitchen. Let's head on in. Just going to get away a little bit there.
Yen Pei Ye Kolo. Yen Pei Ye Kolo.
There's still more in there. Orc Matron. And we're done. Right. The Orc rolling pin. I'll have a look at that in a sec. Was that everything out of there? Yes, it was. So we've got a chest over here, which once again is locked. Sandrite. Okay. And have we been in that room? I don't know that we have. No, we probably haven't. But we're going to just briefly put all this stuff away. Open. Wand of Paralyzation can go to you. Healer's Kit +3 can go to you. Air Endurance, Composite Longbow, Sleep. This Orc Rolling Pin is just a club. And it does stuns. Big deal. And that. Okay. Let's come in here. I don't think there's anything in here, but we will double check anyway. I think most of the guys in here came out and we attacked. Fundamentals of Terrible Destruction. Interesting sounding book. Examine. Base weapon enchantment +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. Keen edge. There we go. So let's come out here. And this is the main room we have to go into, so let's rest up. There we go. Rebuff.
Yes.
Song. Yen Pei Ye Kolo. Dear John Queen.
Fall in behind me here.
Okay, let's head in. Yeah, I thought there was a bit of talking before we can actually do anything. Yasok Bone Gnasher. Impressive. Even as prepared for an attack as we were, you were still able to fight your way here. Before I kill you, tell me, why have you invaded my clan hold? Yeah, I'm here to kill you, not answer your questions. As for you, let us see how you can do against the best of my clan. Guards, attack. And he's going to run, and we can't... Damn it. It's so annoying that we can't target him. That's alright, we get him in a minute. What have we got in here to raid? Nothing. Like, you'd think there'd be something about that so-called throne that, you know, we could find something in, but nope. So we just gotta follow him. Oh, trap, trap. Really not a lot we can do. Just trip the traps. Blow up the chests. Oh, wait. I pressed the wrong thing. That's why I did that. There's a weapon rack. What's on that? Oh, a katana. Whoa. Man, that's some... Damn it. Drop that. You can carry the katana, and the rest goes in the bag. What else? Nothing. Just through the door. More traps. A bunch of orcs. Whoa. Good. Quick save. Let's head in further. I always think there should be something in there, but there isn't, of course. Why do you continue to hound me? I am Yesok. I cannot die. Really?
Nature will have its say.
No, spare me. My tribe still needs me. And that is why I'm going to kill you. And down he goes. Okay. Didn't feel like doing the whole talk thing there. Ooh, mithril chain.
I am overburdened.
Yes, yes,
Perhaps
yes.
you should bear some of my load.
Wow. Wow. That's all I'm going to say. That is the equivalent. Yeah, no, it's not as good though, because ultimately I'm getting extra armor class against chaotic and evil, which I don't get with that, and nobody else. That's a full suit of mithril chainmail, which normally chainmail is medium armor. It's not just a chain shirt, but because it's made of mithril, it's considered one class lighter. You can take that and that.
Yes.
Right. Oh, no.
Fall in
Come on.
behind me here.
So nothing there, not even any ore veins. What have we here? A man. Don't hurt me, I'm not in league with the orcs. Now, I in fact know that this isn't the emissary, so I'm not going to ask if he is Izani. I'm going to say, who are you? I don't know you. Who sent you? Are you here to kill me? We come from Neverwinter. Ah, then I can trust you. I am Asani, emissary from Waterdeep. I must thank Lord Nasher for sending a rescue party so quickly. Are you hurt? The orcs have held me captive, but fortunately haven't harmed me as of yet. This doesn't look like much of a prison to me. I believe the warlord of this lair wished to keep me close so that he could watch me, and this was the only room available. But do not let the surroundings fool you. The orcs clearly intended to harm me. I am fortunate you arrived when you did. But what are you doing here, and how did you find me? We don't have time to talk. You must come with us. I cannot place you in further danger. You have already risked much to rescue me. With the way clear, I'm confident that I can make my way safely to your city, and to be honest, I travel much faster alone. If the Lords of Waterdeep had not insisted I travel with an escort, I believe I could have eluded my orcish captors. I have a job to do, and I mean to see you safely to Neverwinter. Brave and dutiful, a rare combination. I assure you, however, that I am not entirely helpless. I could not leave this place without having to battle my way through an entire tribe of orcs. However, out in the open I shall prove to be much more difficult quarry. You're coming with me, and that's final. If you insist, then I am happy for the companionship. If you can keep up with me, I shall be moving quickly. Fine, let's go. This doesn't feel right to me. I don't trust him. There's a simple way he can prove it. He should have his credentials. Of course, unfortunately, the orcs took them from me. Bluff. Well then, how about the name of your contact? I am sure you were told whom to meet. Oh, damn it, I clicked the wrong button. I did too. You're lying. Who are you? Search the entire lair if you wish, but I believe the orcs have already destroyed my credentials. Okay, that's good. I can still do number 1. Bluff. Success. Ah, yes, my contact from Neverwinter. Is he here with you? You mean she. Clever. I found our conversation most enjoyable, but it ends now. And his name is Olov, apparently. Right. Ooh. Some interesting stuff there. And some interesting stuff there. Braces of armor 3.
Yeah?
You weren't using braces of armor. You were using that.
What's going on?
What have you got? You've got braces of armor 2. So braces of armor 3
What's going on?
is a step up for you. What have you
Everyone
got?
follow me.
You don't have anything, so you're going to have
Very well.
braces of armor 2.
Yes.
But they don't help as much as they could because they don't stack with that, maybe? Or maybe it's just the breastplate plus 1. It's a combination of things. still, it ends up giving you 1 extra. Yeah, it was the breastplate plus 1. It negates that bonus on that. Actually, we're better off selling it in that case. 1 extra HP is not worth it.
Behind me
Kukri, a Wand of Fire can go to you. The Book of Seeing. Gem of Seeing. Parapet of Wisdom. Parapet of Wisdom. Yeah, that's all going in the bag to be sold. And look at that, I forgot to use those blast globes. They're going to get sold too.
Everyone, follow me.
Yeah.
Open that. Copy that. Copy that. Close that.
What's going on?
And you've got a bunch of wands now. So that is empty. We're going to sell that. How's that going? Examine, that's still got 11 charges. That's still got unlimited uses, and you haven't used it yet, I don't think. Oh, you might have once or twice. And a Wand of Fire, which does fireballs, and it's got 50 charges, but it uses 5 charges a use, so you get 10 uses out of it. I'm going to put that there. And we've already done that.
What?
Right. We might as well rest up just to get our hit points back. But we're going to get out of here now, and we're going to head back to Old Owl Well. But I think we're due to have a little cutscene on the way. Encountered something on the way to your destination. Yes, I thought so. Okay. Might as well help. It's not really help. Sort of got ahead of myself there by talking about helping. And there we go. Yeah, okay, didn't
Well,
really...
that was entertaining. Looks like we caught them by surprise for a change.
Yeah, except for that other big group coming down the hill.
Just like orcs. They don't know when to quit.
And then in rushes the Paladin and his soldiers.
Hey! Those are our orcs!
And we end up with an interesting situation here, because
Pray, whatever gods you worship.
we now have 2 members of our party, or we will soon have 2 members of our party, both using warhammers. It's very weird.
The Sword Mountains are a dangerous place, more now than ever, with the Orc tribes gathered behind Logrim's banner.
I am grateful for your assistance.
I am Cassavir, and
That's
my men and
right.
I have been hunting this group of orcs for days.
You're the one who've been harassing the orcs.
We've been hunting the orcs here for many months. Recently, we have stepped up attacks, however. When Neverwinter finally moved to retake Old Owlwell, we redoubled our efforts. With the orcs being attacked from 2 fronts, it prevents them from massing to retake the well. I'm curious, why have you ventured into the mountains? Surely you understood the risk in coming here.
I'm looking for a missing Waterdeep emissary.
Missing? The orcs have grown bold then, if they now interfere directly. This explains many things. Recent orc movements now make much more sense to me.
You believe they captured the Waterdeep emissary?
It is possible. Though if so, they've certainly gone out of their way to keep it a secret. My men and I came across the remains of an orc raid on a heavily armed column of troops. I was struck by the ferocity of the slaughter. and that the orcs would dare strike at a well-armed and disciplined fighting force.
They must have been the escort for the
I
emissary.
believe you are correct, considering what we encountered next. We caught up with the orc force and charged. Normally, we would have routed them. With this group, however, they reacted to us with military precision. While their rear guard delayed us, the rest continued to move quickly in an organized fashion, all clustered around a single point. They may have been guarding your emissary.
Do you know where they went?
We could not afford more losses. Instead, I led a small group and followed the retreating orcs as best we could. At first, I thought we'd lost them, but then one of our scouts found the hidden trail to their cave.
So where's the lair?
Our soldiers know the mountain well, but even they would have missed it if not by chance. If you intend to enter the stronghold of Logram, it is to the north. I can lead the way.
Your help is
And you
appreciated.
shall have it. Logram's death will be a serious blow to the orcs.
We have lost some men, but I will assemble who I can and join you on the assault.
No, Catriona. We have already lost too many, and a massed attack on Logram will only cost us more. I will be going on alone.
Casimir, sir, we kept you from this once. I think it's best if...
Please, it is important that you do as I ask. Take the survivors and fall back to the Greycloaks' camp. Do what you can to help them and keep the pressure on the orcs. If we cannot defeat Logram, then he will come after them in full force, and the Greycloaks must be warned.
So, after all this time avoiding the Neverwinter forces, now you want me to stride right into their camp? Look, Casimir, let me go with you. There is no need to keep doing this alone. Let us help you.
We could use the extra men, Casimir.
A smaller group will move quicker and attract less attention. The trail to Logram's lair is narrow. More swords will not aid us there.
I've seen that trail. If you go up there, you will be nothing more than easy targets. Gods know what guards or defenses they have. You'll be killed.
You have your orders, Catriona. We'll meet you back at the Greycloaks' camp after we have dealt with Logram.
Very well. Good luck, sir.
Are you ready to take on Logram and his clan? I can guide you to the path to his lair.
We could use his help. There's greater beasts than orcs in these mountains, and we may need every blade we can get if we cross paths with them.
It will require that I take a place at your side, however, if your group can spare the room.
Dum, dum, dum. So, Casimir, Kelgar, and Eleni. Hello, thank you. I would take Cora, but I need the heals from Eleni. Not that we've actually used it all that much at the moment, but let's go back here and pick up these. I definitely think if I was playing a sorcerer, I would have less need. So I am incredibly tempted to be playing a sorcerer. And this is my the bane of my existence in all these games, because I get to a certain point and I go, oh, I should have been playing this, or I should have been doing that, and so I will stop and restart. The end result being that I never finish, because I spend all this time starting again to play yet a different character. So I have actually started another playthrough, which I'm not streaming, of a sorcerer, a human sorcerer this time, not a half-orc. Let's just have a look at Casimir.
Yes?
See how he is set up. Cleave and power attack, focusing on the Warhammer. Divine Might, Divine Shield, Aura of Courage, those are all just standard sort of... we finally can give him something that we have kept for a long time. So let's see, he's got full plate, nothing else, really, damn it, I should have taken that.
I am listening.
What?
What's that? Wand of Lesser Something, that's right, we're selling that, aren't we? Amulet of Turning Undead. And did we put? No, we didn't. Damn it! We're going to have to basically go back to Neverwinter and get him equipped properly. Give him this for now.
Yes.
But I'd like to take... Or did I give it to Kelgar to carry? Greatsword +1, Tower Shield +1, Face Spear, Scabbard of Blessing, Stonefire Axe +1. What was that doing? Just 2 fire damage, it's nothing. Braces of Armor 2, there we go. I knew there was something somewhere. I wonder how the Mithril Chainmail compares to what he's using now. How does it compare to what you're using? Yeah, it's not as good. Right. Maybe I'll give that scabbard to him. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there.
Yes.
Don't really have any rings or anything for you at this point, but you've got your Hammer of Justice, which does +2 versus Chaotic, +1 normally, and you have a Heavy Shield. We don't have any spare Heavy Shield +1s, I don't think.
Yeah?
We had another Heavy Shield in here, but a Tower Shield +1, but I don't want to give that away because that's just... makes you... it's harder for you to attack as well.
What?
Okay, maybe we won't do that yet. We won't go back to Neverwinter, we'll go straight to the Eye Gouger clan. So let's have a look. I said travel. Seeing as we've been streaming for a couple of hours, I think this is a pretty logical place to halt the stream. So I'm just going to save. There's Blaze, there we go. And when we come back next time, we will do the Eye Gouger mission. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.